name is Jasmine. I am a junior-ish, senior-ish. I'm in the Alpha Beta class and I'm the teacher.
Hi, my name is Cassidy. I'm going to be your tech, and I am a senior at JMU with the Omega class.
And this is intermediate Sabre, choreography done to the song "The System Only Dreams in Total Darkness" by The National.
Let's do this.
Saying that I'm asking for too much attention. Also know the fate is light enough for this place. We said we'd only die of lonely secrets. The system only dreams in total darkness. Why are you hiding from me? We're in a different kind of thing. All night you're talking to God. I cannot explain it. Oh, any other way. I cannot explain it. Oh, any other way. I thought that this would all work out after a while. Now you're saying that I'm asking for too much attention. Also know the fate is light enough for this place. We said we'd only die of lonely secrets. The system only dreams in total darkness. Why are you hiding from me? We're in a different kind of thing now. All night you're talking to God. And I cannot explain it. Oh, any other way. I cannot explain it. Oh, any other way.
Alright, so to start, you're going to have it kind of in a position where you would maybe prep to do a blade toss, but you're actually going to start a little bit farther down on the saber than you would toss it. And it's just going to start with a little drop spin on count 1. And then it's going to do like a little pop. And you're going to spin it around to your back on count 3. So like this. 1, 2, and 3. And then once you're on 3, it's going to go 4 and 5. Open up and cradle. Once you're there, the grabs again behind the back on 7. You spin out of cradle. So this is 5, 6, and 7. And you're in a little releve-ish position. And then from count 7, it's going to cradle into a cradle in the hand you just moved it to. And you're going to do a flotte. Yes. On count 9. Tortite. My apologies. You're going to do a tortite on count 9. So if this is 7, it will go 8 and 9. Once you've landed 9, then you will pop it up on count 11. So 10 and 11 into the same hand. And from there, it'll kind of do like a swirly hand switch position. And that is going to be on 11, 12, third, and then it is going to bring around, and you're still going to have a hold of it kind of by the catch tape to cradle on 15. And then once you have it in cradle, you're going to kind of round it off the other foot around to grab it again behind your back in this downward angle position on count 16.
Thumb down.
Yes, thumb down.
Get ready.
So I'm going to do it again, going through it, so facing the other way so you can kind of see from behind what's going on. You'll have your count 1, 2, and 3. I'm gonna switch, come a little bit farther just so I don't move out of frame. So this is 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 9, 10, and 11, 12, 3rd, 4. I'm gonna do that again because I think my hands went out of frame a little bit. So this is 11, 12, and 13, 14. Cradle definitely on 15. And you are still facing the side. Sorry, I oriented myself incorrectly there. But this will be 15, 16, and the hilt will be down on 16. So we're at count 16. The next we're going to prep into a little parallel toss. And it's going to be out on count 5. So you're going to initiate from 16. The initiation is more 16 and I think, but it's definitely out on 5 and you'll feel that. So it'll go 16, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's single and a half-ish.
Yeah, can you break that down a little bit more?
Yes. So we have 16, and then the saber's going to be flat with the hilt pointed out, and it's going to come in front of your body, and then it's going to rotate above your head, and then you'll toss from there. So kind of trying to do it slow. It'll look like that. Yes. So then from there, out on 5, you'll catch around 6. And then on count 7, you're going to bring it down. Actually, you're going to do more of a slicing motion with the saber to come down. And then with this leg and the saber, it will fan kick up behind. And you'll end in kind of a lunge position. And then that's on count 7. Count 8 will start a kind of flourish on this side on 8 and 9. Because then you're going to do a sachet. And the up count, the saber is going to go into a circular motion. And the up count is 10, so it'll look like 10. You're also going to switch your hand there, because then on count 12, count 12 is you're going to lay the saber down. From there, put your hand on the ground, and your right leg is going to come in front of your left, and they kind of slide, and then roll on your stomach, making sure not to impale yourself with the saber hilt. Over, and then grab the saber again with your right hand in a hinge position, and you will hinge on count 1. Yes, so we've just finished the ground section, and you're going to hinge up for approximately 2 counts, starting on 1, 1, 2, bring the saber up, put the saber down on 3, and then re-step 2. Go into like an attitude illusion-ish-esque motion on count 4. So 3, 4. Planting again on about count 5. And you have another count 6 to kind of reorient yourself. Because then the saber is going to go up on your, what is this? Your left shoulder. Thank you, Jasmine. And then it's going to move to your right shoulder on 8. So it'll be 7, 8, with your head kind of going through your arm. I'm just going to move back in frame a little bit. From count 8, yes. When you do move your saber to your other arm, to your other shoulder, you're going to bring your arm kind of up in front of your face, and you're going to do an attitude turn with your right leg in attitude on count 9. So 9, plant again on count 10. From there, the saber is going to come up off of your shoulder and down in front of you, and then you're going to kind of release on 12. Your left hand is going to follow it, and you're going to catch it in backhand on count 14. So altogether, that'll look like 11, 12, 3rd, 4th. and you're going to kind of be in an Elvis knee, in a forced arch, whatever you want to call this. And the catch is on 14. 15, 16, you're going to step through with this leg, lift the saber a little bit to give it some height, and catch it in between your legs. So this is 14, 15, 16. All right, so you're here on count 16. The hilt is going to come between your legs, vertically up. Kind of move out of the way, you can thumbs down. Your hand doesn't really move. And from here, you're going to step back with your left leg. The saber's going to come up into this nice little line on count 2-ish. Because there's a flip to around the catch tape on count 3. Yeah. From there, you're going to rotate the saber so that the basket is facing this way. It's going to roll over your back, and you're going to catch it in this hand. Catching the saber on the other side on count, you said 6?
Yes.
Yes, count 6. So this was count 3, 4, 5, 6. You don't have to catch it in the hilt. You can catch it up here is fine. Wherever it lands for you. You will be more successful if you start closer to the catch tape, for it to roll very nicely over your shoulder and also bend over a little bit.
It also helps for me. The closer I get my right hand into my armpit,
Yes.
It kind of helps it speed up the process of going over your back a little bit faster.
Yes.
So 6.
So you're at count 6. This is going to be kind of a hand change. From count 6, it's going to come sweeping down, and you're going to put your other hand basically where your right hand where your left hand is, because then it's going to come up, and you're going to kind of drop this hand. You can keep it around here and do one of these if you so desire. But so we have count 6, 7, 8, 9, we have 10, right?
Yes.
Yes, so you will land here on 9 and plie on 10. And that should be more fluid motion. It doesn't have to be like on 10, but more of a, so we had 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Down and plie on 10. And you will want to be overhand. That was my mistake, having it underhand there. You will want to be overhand because then the next section, the hilt is going to drop, and you're going to keep holding it by the tip to come around your body and bring this leg in into like a toupee. On 11, 12, you're going to want to be back in this nice position, because then the saber is going to come up, and you're going to prep for a C jump. On 13, 14, the peak is on 15. So 3rd, 4th, 5th, and then you're going to want to be in this position, in this little demi position on 16.
So a little tip about C jumps, if you want to go ahead and just put your saber down. If you've ever done a barrel, it's kind of similar to a barrel. So from the side, your body ends up looking like the shape of a C. But of course, both legs end up being up. But C jumps are very much so upright rather than leaning your whole entire back behind you. So when you do the C jump, you want to think about being upright with your chest, and really both legs going at attitude at different times, so that you have that one point in the air where you look like a C.
All right, so we are in the last position that we were in this kind of like, what is this, like a B minus maybe?
A B plus?
B plus, that's I don't know terminology. I just pretend like I do. So we're here. It's gonna open, and you're gonna step out with this leg on count 1, so it'll be 1. And then you're gonna do a jump turn, like a tour, I think is the correct term. On count, what? On count 3. And the saber is going to wrap around you as you prep. So all in all, it'll look like 1, 2, and 3. And to prep in that, you will have to re-step with this leg. So you've done that. Then the saber is going to, you're going to keep holding it with your right hand. It'll come around, and you'll grab the hilt with your left hand and bring it flat. And then this is a count 9.
It's out on count 9.
You're right, it's out. So we said, let's just take it from here. We have 1, 2, and 3, 4. It'll come around 5, 6, 7. And then you're going to do like a throw with the saber and bring it around with only the hand that's on the hilt. So it just looks like, so this is 7, you said?
Yeah.
8, and your prep is going to be one-handed. It's going to be a hilt quad. And you'll hear it in the music. It goes, ah. So this is ah in the music. Counts 7 and 8. Because then you're going to toss a quad on count 9, 7, 8, 9. I am not warmed up. I apologize for under-rotating that one. So yes, you're gonna catch it on count 12. That is a definite. It will catch on count 12. And from then you let go of the hand that's on the hilt, and with the hand that is on the blade, it will twist around your head. And on count 16, you will grab in between your legs as follows. It will be 12, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. All right. So we've got it in between our legs on count 16. On count 1, you're going to release. It's small. It's like what, a single? Double.
It's like a single and a half.
Single and a half. 1, 2, 3. Too much. Yeah. What she did was too much. If you saw that. Yeah. So catch on count 3-ish.
Catch on count.
Yes. And it's going to come up, and then kind of across your body. It's not really in a cradle, it's kind of, but you're holding pretty close to the balance tape, so it's not a true cradle. And then on 7, 8, you're going to release your back a bit and do like a bring it around town motion. So it'll be 7, 8, and end up in the same spot. On count 9, you're going to start a satellite. So that's not a true plane. It kind of cuts the plane a bit on a bit of a 45-ish. So that'll be on count 9, 10, 11. You'll finish that. Because count 12 is a push and a re-grab. To the side, you're in another one of those good old 4 starches. And then this one, you're really going to have to squeeze the saber and use some wrist control because it is a big circle around on 3rd, 4. And then, so it's on the other side, you're in another good old 4 starch. It's going to wrap around this leg, and you're going to grab it at the tip on 5th, 6th, as close to the tip as you possibly can. 4th, 5th, 6th. Almost done. Last 16. You're going to let go of your hand that's on the balance tape, and the hand that's on the tip is going to help it swirl around. And it's a little baby toss on count 4, 4, 5, and then you're going to bring it around 6, and 7 is a one-handed cartwheel. If you cannot do a one-handed cartwheel, or you just choose not to do a one-handed cartwheel, you may do a jump of your choosing. I'm going to do a cartwheel for demonstration purposes to show you where you need to end up with whatever you so choose to do. So you will be 16, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Whatever you need to do, you need to be finished on count 9 with the saber holding at the balance tape in the right hand, because then 10, 11, 12 is a little walk with, you're going to do a shoulder motion again. So it's going to be 10, 11, 12. And then you're just going to bring it around for 13. And yes, I am drawing my hand up because we are about to do a toss, a blade toss to the 45. You can do it if you can get in a second position, that's fine. If you prefer more of a fourth, that's also fine. Wherever you end up is perfect. Just try and make it on the 45 plane. And it is a simple blade triple. So I will attempt, no promises. So this will be, I'll try to count 9, 10, 11, 12, 3rd, and 4th, 5th, 6th. No worries, we still love you even if you don't catch all of them. But it will catch on count 16. And that, my friends, is the count walkthrough of the intermediate Sabre routine. Yay! Yeah. All right, well, this has been super fun. Hope you guys had as much fun with it as we did. Make sure to follow FLOC's Instagram at JMUFLOC. Find us on Facebook at For the Love of Color Guard. And check out our Etsy store as well. And make sure to stay tuned to wherever you are viewing this for updates on our Zoom sessions.
Yeah.
So,
thanks for spinning with us.
yay! 1, 2, 3, go Dukes!
They're